Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members of the committee. I'm Scott Wolf. I'm Executive Director of Grow Smart Rhode Island. We are a big tent coalition committed to designing and developing and redeveloping our communities in ways that strengthen our downtowns and main streets, that expand affordable transportation and housing options, that improve access to daily physical activity, and working with a lot of others that protect Rhode Island's beauty, magic, and soul. And I'm going to do something probably a little risky. We were talking about risk before. I'm going to try to integrate a little bit the very informative discussion that I've been listening to, along with you folks, about taxation and what does Rhode Island have to offer or not have to offer, with the Main Street Rhode Island program. I think the debate about the level and structure of Rhode Island's tax system is an important one. It's an ongoing one. But I think Rhode Island is too compassionate and has too few economies of scale to ever be a low-tax state. Maybe we should be a lower tax, maybe we should be a higher tax, but I don't think we're not going to be Texas or places like that. So, given that assumption, and you might quarrel, but that's the assumption I make, we need to play with laser-like precision to our strengths, the things that will generate revenue, that will make the quality of life so fantastic here that people will not just focus on the financial situation here versus a low-cost state. And that's where Main Street Rhode Island, I think, comes in a big way. And we're very grateful that you and your colleagues in the Senate and House decided last year to provide state seed funding for the launch of the program. I'm here with several of my colleagues to tell you what's been accomplished and why we think this is a very worthwhile, cost-effective investment. First and foremost, we think it's a very good investment because we think it can be a long-term generator, both for government and small business, and that's based on research from Main Street America that's included in the formal testimony we've submitted to you. Secondly, I think Main Street and downtown commercial districts are the neighborhoods in Rhode Island that are best equipped logistically and politically to accommodate commercial and residential growth, and they're the places that stand to benefit the most from such growth. They're also the best places to address several of Rhode Island's most pressing needs, including affordable transportation and housing choices, improving public health, and growing small businesses. And providing these commercial districts with a boost, with more capacity, with more best practice information is also critical because they have access to water and sewer infrastructure and a high rate of underutilized and vacant buildings, which makes them a very good place to concentrate more multifamily, affordable, and workforce housing. They're also places where you can lead a healthier lifestyle easier than other places because they're walkable, and there are services often next to housing and other basics of daily life. They're also traditionally the commercial districts, the neighborhoods where the American and Rhode Island dream most often comes to fruition by serving as Rhode Island's prime economic launching pad for immigrants and people of color, and I'm just about done. And finally, they're in many ways the places most heavily impacted by recent social and economic upheavals, whether it's the remote working revolution, the rise of online consumerism, and the hunger for more social connection. So appreciate your understanding the big bang the state gets for a small investment in this program, and now I'm going to turn to my colleague Jillian Finkel and a few other colleagues to give you more specifics, especially on the economic development and fiscal benefits of this program. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Questions or comments for Scott?
Thank you.